Hey everybody, always Dizzy here. I thought I would make a different type of video today just to mix things up. I know often I can have a lot of videos in a row from my lessons with Alessandro, as well as like new rating highs and so forth. Um, so I decided to give Aimchess a try. And this video is going to be basically a review as I go through the site and kind of a tour. Um, Aimchess, you might have heard of them before. They've sponsored some various tournaments online. I think, and I could be wrong, but I think they were acquired by Chess24 like 2 or 3 years ago. And then chess.com purchased Chess24, so I think they are owned by chess.com now. But they are kind of still their own separate entity. It's not really like intertwined with chess.com. Yeah, and I've seen they have a lot of ads out there on Facebook. I think I don't know. I always kind of thought about checking them out. It's kind of interesting. So what Aimchess is basically it does a lot of things. There's various like interactive lessons and analytics. But I think what its main purpose is for is to basically create analytics of your games. So you can enter in your chess.com or lead chess username names, and it will import your games and create a analysis of those games and basically tell you what you should be working on. Now, prior to using this, I've actually been working on creating such a spreadsheet myself that I've been using. I'm still improving it a little bit, tweaking it and improving it. So I might have a separate video on that in the future. But yeah, I thought for video content, I would go ahead and create an Aimchess account. Okay, so the front of the page is very alluring and it looks very nice. It's got a lot of like fancy looking graphs and everything, and it tells you all of some of the different features it has. Now, for the purpose of this video, I actually just went and purchased a paid account. Normally, I don't do this. I don't even have a paid account on chess.com. But so there is a free version which lets you analyze 40 games per month. Personally, I feel that 40 games is an extremely small sample size that isn't really that useful. So that was another reason that pushed me to get the premium account. As you can see here, it's $7.99. I believe this is in American currency. I'm not American, but I think it's still in American currency. And there's a lot of different features that you get out of it, but I think the main one, in my opinion, is that it will analyze the last 1,000 games that you've played, and now that's a good sample size. So that was what pushed me up to sign up. Now I actually I started creating a video for this last night because I signed up last night or yesterday evening, and I was looking like I was like maybe 10-15 minutes into the video, and then I'll show you here. So let me just because I don't want to edit this video after, I'm just going to temporarily do full screen while I log in just to hide my credentials. And I'm just doing that now. Okay, so here we are, we're inside. And yeah, so yesterday when I went to the scouting area, it says that I can only create a 40 game analysis. And like, what the hell? I paid for an account, right? So then I puttered around for like maybe 15-20 minutes looking for why can't it be 1,000? But when I do that, it's only it's only 40 games, and so I can click on the report, but it's as you can see up here, 40 rapid games, and that's, again, I'm repeating myself, but the 40 games is useless to me, and I have a paid account. So I thought, okay, maybe because I subscribed with PayPal, maybe they don't recognize the new paid account and it might take a few hours or something. Well, I'm recording this video on the following day, and no, nothing has really changed. I also tried contacting them, which took a little while to find. There's no like contact area, so I had to go to the About Us section and then manually I had to copy and paste this and then send them an email. I haven't heard back. It's only been a day, so that doesn't really mean much. I know it can take support people a while to respond, but yeah, they haven't replied yet, and I have the paid account. So I already went and I went into manage subscriptions, and I already canceled it just about right before making this video, just so I don't get rebuild. It's a little bit clunky because I can't just like unsubscribe here. What this does is it just goes straight to PayPal, and then I have to like manually unsubscribe in PayPal. It's not a hard thing, but they should at least have a message here explaining what that's all about. Now, if I try to go to the front page, I don't know if it'll let me do that. No, I don't think it will. Let me just see though. The splash page, as it's called. No. Well, I don't want to log out right now, or should I? Yeah, I shall. No, I shan't. You can just believe me though. But so the first thing I did was even before signing up, I noticed that on their front page, they have a referral program or an affiliate program. And I thought, okay, if I'm making a video, I might as well sign up to that, because who knows, maybe I love Aimchess and I might refer, 10 people. And so long story short, if you click on the affiliate program on the front page, it just goes to a dead link. It's just a completely dead link. And I thought, okay, that's not a good sign. They're not even like keeping their website up to date or even functioning. But I kind of ignored that. Okay, but getting back to the main issue I have here. So if we go to my statistics, now there's something that I noticed this morning. So as I said, when I went here yesterday, it gives me a 40 game report. But what I noticed this morning is if I go to my statistics and if I click on fall report, yeah, it's really weird. It's a really weird site. So here it says 102 rapid games as opposed to the 40. And I thought that was like a weird number. And so then I thought maybe the system is slowly processing my games until it reaches 1,000. But this has stayed like this for forever. Like it's not increasing over time. So it's like, I don't know. I'm sorry, but I feel like what Aimchess is it was, and it's probably what happened is somebody created this whole site and then it got purchased and they just completely stopped all development. And it's like partially made, and the site is like partially completed and they've never like really done anything else to it. And it's like a beta site. So, okay. So the other thing I noticed that I changed this to all games, and I don't know why this would matter but if I go to all games and then I go to fall report, actually I might not even need fall report. No, it has to be all games. Yeah, because if I do 14 days the default and they go to fall report, it's 102 games. But if I go to all games, and it's weird, and then I click on fall report, then I'll get 419 games, which is better. We're getting closer to 1,000, but this has not changed in hours. So it's just really weird. Personally, I feel like I've gotten ripped off. I feel like this is false advertising because, again, the reason I signed up for the paid account was all about those 1,000 games. It also didn't say I had to wait. It just says you'll get access to the 1,000 games. So far, this has been a terrible experience. Okay, so with all of that said, I'm going to ignore that and I'm just going to review the rest of the site. So let's look at the report. I've not actually looked at anything else beyond what I've shown you so far. Um, okay. But it's hard to get over that because that was the main selling point for me was that it would analyze 1,000 of your games and it's not doing that. Okay, sorry. It's frustrating. Okay, so this overview. So we've got this like spider web graph. Oh, this is kind of cool that it shows the peers. That's kind of cool. So opening is 98%. That seems accurate. Like my openings are definitely my strongest point, I feel, in chess. Tactics are at 67%, which I can believe as well. This one's a little surprising to me. I thought my endgame was not so bad, and it's giving me at 41% and like a little caution symbol. So that's a little surprising to me. Again, the sample size is 419, which is, I mean, it's a decent size, but more is better, right? Advantage capitalization. It doesn't say what these mean specifically, but I guess it means when I had an advantage, I didn't capitalize on it. I guess it's self-explanatory. 64%, I can believe that. Resourcefulness, I'm surprised about this. This seems abnormally low. So this is a little surprising to me. And then time management, 18%. I can definitely believe this. And this is what the spreadsheet I've been working on is kind of saying the same thing. It's basically this, from my internal metrics, time management and tactics are the two things that are holding me back from improving. So, and then I just want to compare it with the peers. That's kind of interesting. So peers is 86% for opening. Tactics is the same as me. Endgame, they're higher than me. Advantage capitalization, they're higher than me. Resourcefulness, they're a bit higher than me. And time management, they're much higher than me. So time management seems to be a serious issue that I have. And again, that's something that I'm finding. So let's try this. Try personalized lessons. Okay, so this just links to here. So I'll get back to this later. I want to click on this review though. Oh, that just links that here. Okay. So let's just keep going down. I don't want to make this video like 10 hours long. Win rate. Okay, so my win rate as the different colors. Okay, so for white, yeah, it's pretty much what you would expect. But for black, it's a little bit better. So apparently I'm better as black than as white, which is surprising. I'm actually winning 3% more games as white as black compared to my well, just on average than losing, I should say. Winning 3% more than I am than losing. That's surprising to me, and interesting. I guess it's my Sicilian. That's got to be what it is. And then here we have opening. So this is a cool thing. So the centipon score by move 15 on average. That's kind of cool. And it's good. So yeah, I'm dead equal basically as black, and as white I have a gain of 0.6 by move 15 on average. That's pretty cool. And that shows that my openings are quite good. Well, it says not bad, but okay. But for white, yeah, 0.6, blah, blah, blah. My popular openings. It says that my real the Steinitz defense, yeah, I do quite well with that as white. Into the middle game, I'm usually +1. So this is the Accelerated Dragon Roxy Bind as white is a strong opening for me. Yeah, I feel good with that. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Popular openings. Does this okay, this is interesting. So these are, I guess, commonly played openings that I play. And let's do it. Let's drill it down by color. So yeah, I do really well with against the Steinitz. It's only 8 games though. That's why, again, a bigger sample size would be much more appreciated. Yeah, so these are all for white. I'm just taking a quick look. I do quite well in just the general in the open Sicilian, and against the dragon I did quite well. This is surprised. I'm surprised that I'm actually the best against the Tarrasch in the French. I thought I actually struggled in that, but it's +1 or it's a 1.1 eval after on average on move 15. Only 4 games though, so that means nothing. That means nothing. If only the sample size was larger. Okay, and for black, so this is all dead equal. So what does this correspond to? This is surprising. Is it? Oh no, this is different. I think this is actually, the way that they labeled it, I think that this is actually the Alapin. Oh wait, no, that would be here though. I don't know. I still feel, I don't think this is the actual Smith Mora, because I usually do extremely well against the Smith Mora. So yeah, I'm actually thinking that this is the Alapin, one of the versions of the Alapin, variations of the Alapin. Okay, moving on. Okay, this, I don't care about this. The ECO, Encyclopedia of Chess Openings, codes that I don't refer to those. Advantage capitalization. So it's a representation of how well you convert the advantages you gain early in. Yeah, I'm not so great at this. Okay, yeah. So these are cool metrics. I don't know how much, I guess they are useful to know, because then you can know if you're doing poorly on something, what you need to work on. Okay. You reverse that converting your advantageous positions into wins than most players. Yeah. Okay, so I need, yeah. Easier, but how do you do that, right? Oh, it tells me how to do that. There you go. Study your recent games to see what tax and positionalities you miss that could lead to victory. Okay. And should I jump to that now? No, we'll go back to that in a minute. It also does it by rating groups. Okay. Resourcefulness. It reflects your ability to win or draw games in situations where you find yourself at a disadvantage. Yeah. Okay, this is kind of interesting. Usually players in your rating range are able to recover from poor positions more frequently than you. Don't surrender too early. Yeah, it's useful information. Tactics. Sorry. Okay, tactics. So inaccuracies, mistakes, and blunders. Average mistakes per game. This is me, and this is my opponents here. By the way, I know we're 18 minutes into the video now, but if this is like too small, make sure you full screen the video, and make sure that it in the corner should be this corner here. Click on the cogwheel and make sure it's in HD, so the text will look crisper to you. Yeah, so this is pretty much identical to others. And it says I don't really make mistakes more often. Yeah, it says I'm average on this. Yeah. Endgame. And again, I'm surprised about the endgame. It said it wasn't good. I'm guessing what might have happened is that I get into time trouble in the end, and then I make more mistakes. But yeah, this is a little surprising. Yeah, that's a bit surprising to me. I thought my end games were pretty solid. Time management. This is a big issue for me. So results in games that you had more, but this is 7 games. The sample size is pointless. So let's just look at this one. In games where my opponent had, well, this is cool information though, but I just wish there were more games. But so results, these are results of the games where my opponent had over 20% more time on the clock than I did at some point. And in those cases, I lost just slightly more games than I won. So that's actually not terrible. So this doesn't really. It says that I was behind the clock, but my results say it's not a big issue. You know what I mean? Because here it's nagging me about being behind the clock for 82% of my moves, but the results say, so what? I did equal. So that's yeah, they're being harsh on me, even though the results say I and actually ended up doing okay. Okay, just keep going down. Oh, this is the last one. Win rate per weekday. Wow, that's kind of interesting. Um, is there an actual trend here? There, I mean, wins. This is very interesting. Now, the sample size, once again, is not great. So it's only 43 games, which means nothing, right? Because if you have one bad day, you might play 10 games on that one day. That's already like 20% of the whole sample size for this day. That being said, well, actually, it's not just Wednesday. Saturday is bad too, but Wednesday is interesting because Wednesday is the day that I have chess club, and usually I don't play when I come back from chess club because I'm too tired. And if I play before chess club, that'll be before 3 p.m. So that I wonder if that has anything to do with it. I don't know. That's interesting. But again, once again, I've said this a million times, the sample size is too low for this to mean anything to me. Okay, now let's just look at some of these things here. So let's say, I want to do a personalized lesson for one of them. This one. So advantage capitalization. We found games you lost while having a big advantage. Try to find the easiest way to win against the computer. And so this is a Stockfish level. I guess I'll do auto. It's Stockfish 11 though. That's, I mean, come on, that's like 3 years old. Okay, so black to move. Is this a position I had in one of my games? It is apparently. I think Chessable also has this feature. I don't want to make this video super long, so I'm just going to do like one of these. I mean, we have the check here. What's wrong with that? But the other thing is I might have been in time trouble at this point. So I don't know if they take that into effect. Because if I was in time, I mean, if I had 20 seconds here, I can miss the obvious. Okay, we probably just give a check here. And then bringing the queen to the back rank, I'm guessing. Am I supposed to just win the game? Like, what am I supposed to, when does it end? Looks like, okay, can we go, do we have time for this? That doesn't, no, I don't think, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to undo the, okay. Yeah, I'm not even sure, I don't want to make this video super long. I don't know, it seems like I'm in trouble here. I guess I could, oh, and I can't undo that. Okay, forget it. Let's just do another one really quick. Tactics, get personalized lessons. Mode regular. No, let's force fall calculation up front. Black to, oh, I see. So that's cool. So there'll be a 5-second. That's actually cool. This is something that like Chess and Chess.com should do. Let me just show you that really quick here. I'll do that again. If you select this option here, force fall calculation up front, a 5-second countdown will begin after your first move to ensure you've calculated the entire tactical sequence. Why don't Okay, well, I guess it's tricky though, because sometimes the computer might find like a really obscure move, and you might not have accounted for it. Yeah, so there's yeah, okay, there's pros and cons to that. Um, yeah, okay, let's just do regular for now. Okay, just mate and two? No, like what's going on here? Why is it giving me this puzzle? Okay, I don't know how this could ever have been related to me. That's just a random basic puzzle. Like I don't. Okay, let's just again. I don't want to make the video super long, so let's exit out of this area. So that information, the report would have been kind of cool if the sample size was larger. So that was the full report. Now let's just look at the graphs. Well, this one is useless because this is like 100 games, not even 100 games. Yeah, it's kind of weird too because I don't even know why it's this random number. So I don't even want to look at these. Yeah, with the sample being so low. Here we have game history, which will show you all of your games, and it will quickly show you like the summary of the game, which it's kind of cool. You can also filter. This is something that I'm actually building into that spreadsheet. Something similar to this. Yeah, so each of these icons, if it's green, it means you did well in this aspect. If it's red, you had issues. So here I had issues with, well, no, this is the end game. So I lost during the end game. Here I had I was in time trouble. Green book means I did well in the opening. And another cool thing they have is if you click on a game and if you make a few moves or just go to any position in the game and then you click on videos. Now, I don't know if they licensed this from Chess Vision AI. I think that's the name of the website. But if they didn't, it's the exact same functionality of that one, although this one loads even faster. It's actually a really useful feature, I will admit, and it's really clean. And if you're not familiar with this, basically this position, if this occurs at any point in these videos, the video will display, and I'm guessing it will be timestamped to that position. So yeah, it is. See,
black takes and white recaptures with them.
Yeah, so that's a really useful feature. So let's just make a couple more moves to filter the videos down a little bit. I mean, this is such a common position though, but such a common position. So, but it'll filter it down a little bit. The problem is this is really the only line. Okay, so anyways, we have some videos here, and again, it should timestamp it up.
D6 and knight to D5. Everything exactly the same as the players already played. Knight cap.
So that's very useful for a lot of players, and and then there's also a built-in opening explorer here too. The video feature though is really crisp, really fast. It like loads instantly. Yeah, so that's really cool. That's a useful feature. Like they should actually give more attention to that. Okay, what else is there to look at here? On the front, it's kind of like this feed. I guess it's telling you like the different things you should be working on every day. I didn't see how those tactics were of any personal, like this is just a basic tactic. I don't know how this has anything to do based on my games. It doesn't. These are just random puzzles as far as I'm concerned. I guess we could look at, what is this 360 trainer? No, yeah, let's look at that next, and then I might end the video. There's a few more areas, like a playground area. It's basically just, so you just play the computer. It's just bots. So you can do this at any site. Okay, so that's kind of like fluff because you can play that anywhere. Explorer So these are just, they have a lot of articles, basically, little tutorials and articles on how to work on different components of your game. So useful for beginners, essentially. They are interactive, I should say. So they're not articles, they're like interactive little lessons. That's what they are. They should call them lessons. Did I look at this already? Yes, I did. No. This is just a basic analysis board. It's like the others. Yeah, it's the same area. And then the last thing we're going to look at is the training room. So they have a lot of drills and training rooms or features. We've already looked at a couple of them. Opening improver. Let's look at this. So I wonder if this is custom tailored to my. This might be. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. You made, yeah, this is a useful feature, I gotta say. So again, this is completely pointless when the sample size is so small. Even 1,000 games, they should expand it when you're paying money. It should be like 2,000 or more. So I made this mistake in 2 games. And so, yeah, I gotta think now. What is the mistake I often make here? Is it B6 or D5, I'm guessing? I think I played B6, and I think that's a mistake because of E5. So I think I should play D5 here. Correct, yeah. Yeah, exactly. We found 2 games. I lost, yeah, 1.10 in eval by playing B6, exactly. Okay, let's just do another one. It's a 2-game one, white to move. This is an, okay, I know this position. At least I think I do. I mean, I know the position, but I'm trying to remember the best move. F4 might be a little premature. It's either F4 or taking on C6. This is wrong. No, Bishop G5. Yeah, so I will have to review that. So this is useful. This is useful. Let's just do one more. This is, oh, it's just going to show the same one. Okay, let's just do one more. This is actually a really useful feature. An extremely useful feature. Like, this is one of the best features I've seen so far on the site. The site has a lot of potential, but I just feel like they stopped funding development on it. If they increase the sample size and just continued like improving the site slowly, like fix your affiliate program, provide more documentation, and yeah, there's just the site has a lot of potential to be very useful. Okay, so anyways, this position, okay, this is out of the Scandi, and oh yeah, so when they do this, I'm trying to remember if it's knight c4 immediately, or if I can even play h. I vaguely remember this, or is his queen even in trouble right now? It was knight b5. Might be knight b5 here. Okay, I don't want to make the video super long, so let's just go knight b5. Yeah, okay, knight b5. I played knight c4 in 2 games. Yeah. Now I wonder how many of these games. I wonder if this is based off of rapid only or on my other time controls as well. Because if it's based on blitz and bullet, you're gonna get a lot of crap. Okay, last one because this is too. No, can I skip this one? No, I can't. I can't skip. You should be able to skip. Yeah, no, let's just get out of here. I don't want to make the video too long. Okay, that's a really useful feature, especially if you have a really good sample size. You can clean up your openings really well. Extremely useful. Practice visualization. Improve your board visualization. You know, at this point, the video is just going to be long, so deal with it, right? It's probably going to be like 50 minutes, but okay. Improve your board visualization with a variety of challenges to test your skills. Oh, so this is, okay. I'm going to be terrible at this. I have aphantasia, meaning I can't visualize anything. Literally nothing. But okay, so white to move, remember the position. That's gonna be tricky. Okay. Oh, so I just have to, how many checks? Oh, and then it give me questions? How many checks but not mates does white have? 2. Yeah. This is actually fun. This is actually cool. White to move, remember the position. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. Oh, click to white king. What? Oh, I tried moving it. That's not fair. Yeah, I tried moving it. Okay, so let's do it again. I thought it wanted me to move the king. I don't know. It's no, it is fair, but I just didn't understand it. Okay, black to move. Remember the position. Oh, how the hell can I remember this? No, that's insane. I'm so bad at like remembering positions. This is ridiculous. Okay. How many unprotected pieces does black have? I already forgot. Like, well, I only have one piece, so it has to be 1. I only have a rook. No, I don't even have a rook. Whoops. That was white that had the rook. I told you I'm terrible at this, but this is another cool feature. I'm going to keep going here. Remember the position. Okay, this one shouldn't be too bad. It's probably wanting to see where I can give a check. Nope. White king is on e1. Oh, click the white bishop, and then bishop is there. Black king is on g8. This is fun. White to move. Remember the position. This is a difficult position to remember. Okay, how many unprotected pieces? So I only have one piece. So, but you know, okay, yeah. So it has to be 1. What? Huh? Restart. How many unprotected pieces does white have? Isn't it 1? What? What? One. Is this broken? Okay, sorry. What am I missing? I have a bishop. That's my only piece. So I don't understand. How many unprotected pieces does white have? And there's no like 1. Oh, I guess it's okay. It's considering a pawn a piece. Okay. Remember position. Okay, this will be the last one, but these little games are fun. There's potential, but they're just they just need. Yeah. Okay, I don't want to repeat myself. Black to move. Okay, black to move. Remember the position. So, and this is from black's perspective. Okay. How many checks, but not mate does black have? Ooh. Must be 2. Yeah. Okay. Last one. Black to move. Remember the position. This would be really fun to do on stream too. These things. Okay. Black to move here. Okay. How many checks would not me have black? Ooh. I forget where his king was. I think it was on h5 though, so I think there should only be 2 checks again. Yeah. Okay. Enough of that. But that's addicting. These are addicting. Opening improver is addicting, and the visualization was addicting. The tactics one, in my opinion, is terrible. That's just normal puzzles. They're not okay. It's not terrible, but I thought they would be custom tailored to me based on my games. Blunder preventer. Evaluate positions and practice decision making by choosing correct moves. Black to move. Choose the best continuation. It's like an A or a B. That's cool. This is cool. I'm not sure. Does one of them make a blunder? Okay, I don't. Normally I would think longer here, but for the sake of brevity, I won't. For some reason, like Rook C6 feels like it might cause an issue. There might be then Queen B5. So Rook C6, Queen, or yeah, Queen B5, and to protect the Rook, I would have to go King C7, and then I guess check, and then King D6. Still seems like I'm okay there, but yeah, I'm going to play A6. I just feel like, yeah. So here it doesn't tell me why. That's what I mean, like how they could expand. I guess I would have to then manually go to the engine. But I can't even. Okay, then I have to. Oh, I can't refresh. I can't go back. Oh no, that flips the board. So how do I go to the front of the start of the puzzle? Oh no, that was the start. Sorry. It was correct, right? So am I correct in that? Yeah. So no, it's actually because of A6. This is why this is a mistake. Check. And then Queen B8. That's tricky. Yeah, that's the tricky one. And then there's a mate here. Wow. And then this was just Queen. Oh no, yeah, that wins too. Yeah. Okay, let's do one more of these. That was a tricky one. What the hell? It says this was rated 285. No, sir. That's a tricky ass puzzle. There's no. Okay. Next one, black to move. Choose the best continuation. Well, Queen H6 would be my go-to. They both look good though. Oh wait, sorry, hang on. There's a mate in 2. There's a mate in 2. Yeah, so we need to cover F8, so it has to be Bishop E5. Yeah, okay. Enough of that. Next up, 360. So this is really just like a type of a puzzle. Different form of normal puzzles. 360 trainer. I'll be presented with a variety of positions, offensive and defensive, equal, blah, 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 from my past games. In each position, I must find the best. Okay. Don't know what I think about this. White to move, find the best move available in this position. Lead chess has this as a built-in feature. I think I could just take on E6. Looks natural. Let's just do that quickly. Yeah. Okay. Next up. Not really loving this feature so far at a very quick glance. Looks like we have to like give a checkmate. I don't know how we could even give a check. So I don't know, Rook G8. I don't know. This seems. Oh no, wait, what? Yeah, I don't know. This seems terrible for us. I don't know. I'll just go Rook G8. It's correct. I don't know why. Okay, I don't really like that one, but I might not understand it. Intuition trainer. A new way to improve your tactical spidey sense. We give you a sequence of moves played in a game, and you have to find which of those moves is a mistake. Interesting. White to move. Navigate through the game. So I'm basically analyzing the game. This is interesting. So this is what happened in the game. And I don't even know. Okay, so it was a perpetual. Okay, so let's just go back to the beginning. And then I have to say which one is a mistake. I see. Okay, this is interesting. This might have been a mistake right here. Because if we give another check, I don't know. Hang on. But this might have been from one of my games, possibly. I wonder if it's a Queen D5. Because Queen D5, we get to cover f7, and then we can play knight f7, which might give us something. But yeah, I don't want to make the video super long. So I'm guessing it was when we had the opportunity. Hang on. So yeah, like here, it might have been here when I could have played, or whoever could have played queen d5. I'll just say here. Incorrect. Okay. Let's just do another one. Whoops. Oh, how do I get out of that? The navigation's a little weird. How do I go to the next one? Yeah, you can see what I mean when I say it's like in beta mode. I don't even know how to get out of here now. I have to like manually do this. Okay, I have hit back there. Yeah, it's the navigation's kind of weird. Okay, yeah, I'll skip this one for now. Let's keep going. Retry mistakes. Okay. I don't even want to bother with that one. Video's getting so long already. Holy moly. Endgame. It's just endgame puzzles, I'm guessing. Okay. I don't like it. It's just endgame puzzles. Like they have some really cool stuff, and then they just throw in some, some fluff in there, like that. That's just endgame puzzles, and this is just normal puzzles. The opening improver is really useful. Visualization tool is actually quite cool. There's a few interesting, but okay, that one I didn't like. Defender, learn how to defend in complex positions. Wait to move. This is just the defensive puzzles. Time trainer. Practice the skill without time. Okay, so finish 5 puzzles. This is just timed puzzles. And incorrect answers take 45 seconds off your clock. That's kind of interesting. Finish 5 puzzles in 3 minutes. Black to move. This is somewhat interesting. It might help with time management. But you have to solve the puzzles, so it's, I don't know. I think we can take here. Was that wrong? So I still have to do them. What? I'm drawing a complete blank. What am I, what am I missing? Do I go in like this? That's right, okay. Black to move. I only have a minute and a half now. The clock is a major. I don't know how useful this is. This might even have the opposite intended effect. I think this might actually cause issues with somebody's game. But these are somewhat tricky. I don't even know what this would be. Yeah, I don't even see this one. What? It's weird. Some of the puzzles are easy, and then some of them are just like really difficult. Black to move. Yeah, I can't even exit. There's no like skip or pause or give up. I don't know. I guess, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to skip that because I can't figure it out. Don't know how much I like that one. Blindfold tactics. Now this sounds quite cool. So let's start with easy. What? Oh, I don't like this. The reason I don't like it is because you can see the board and you can see the locations of the pieces. Here it tells you where the pieces are. It's somewhat useful. Like it's not pointless, but there were much better ways they could do this. For one thing, you could just hide the whole board. Hide the whole board and just show this. I don't like that you can see the board and you can see where the pieces are. Yeah, I think that kind of defeats a large point of working your blindfold skills. Yeah. There's no way that you should ever see the board. You should only see the list of pieces here. That's the only thing you should see. So I think they went wrong on that. Checkmate patterns. So what, is it just going to go through all of them? Oh no, this one might actually be a cool feature. Let's see. Complete. Oh, it's just one of each. No. So it's just going to give me 35. Are they going to rotate each time? If they do, that would actually be awesome. I don't know. Should I do all 35? If they rotate, and if they got harder every time, like that would be really cool. But I'm guessing they won't. Because this is actually something I was looking to do the other day. Just these patterns, these mating patterns. But they're giving me the super easy ones, and I don't know how. Okay, I won't do them all, or should I? I'm quite enjoying myself here. I guess I could edit the video, but oh, so Balestra's mate is basically like Bowden's mate, except it's with a queen and a bishop. Okay, I guess we can do this, right? And then just see if they change. Blackburn's mate is overrated, I feel, because it's so rare to get that. Okay. Oh, 11 more to go or something like that. Okay, let's go. Yeah, so much for not making this a long video. Are we done? No, a few more. Fool's mate. Why did we even put that as a? Okay, Greco's mate, and then last one here. Okay. Oh no, is this the last one? Okay, I'm in at 53, 100% accuracy. Okay, try again. I'm curious if it. This looks like the same. That's the same triangle made as last time. This is the same, so they don't change. They don't change. Okay, pointless. That's pointless. And then opening trainer is in beta. Practice any opening against the most popular moves by the average opponent in your chosen. This sounds really useful. Oh, and you can even do it against certain players. Oh, that is a really awesome feature. They're hit and miss with these things. You can actually, it's like opening tree, but you can practice against that. So if you have an opponent, you can practice against what they play. Yeah, but I'm just gonna do an average player. What they play on rapid. This is interesting. Okay, and then I'll be white. Oh, and I'm supposed to last 10 good moves. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna restart. I'm gonna try a different line just because personal reasons. Okay. So try a different line. Is it going to be? Why are they doing the same thing? Are they already going to play that? Okay, here we go. We got something different. Okay, so this sounds like a really useful. You can't pre-move or even pre-click, but this sounds like a really useful feature here. So they're playing. It's playing what most people at the 2000 level play. Oh, and then okay, I finished here. Yeah, so I managed to finish its opening. What's an equal position? That's not equal. I have a better position, slightly. Okay, let's just do another one. One more. No, I want something more common. There we go. Okay. Ooh, this is like the delayed. Yeah, it's playing a lot of like less obscure or more obscure, less common lines than I'm used to. I forget if default knight c3, probably knight c3. A5 might even be okay here. Let's just play H3. Can't hurt. Let's just make it some quick moves. Oh, we're done here. Yeah, so I'm +1. That's it's kind of an interesting feature. Okay, let's see. This video is almost an hour long. Lastly, tactics challenge. Place to train your tactics skills, accuracy, pattern recognition, and calculation. 1 minute session with 10 seconds for each puzzle rating. Okay. Black to move. Okay, so what are we doing here? Oh, the interface is not super, it's not terrible, but like you can't pre-move, you can't pre-select even. You can't pre-click a, oh, but I'm supposed to do it in under 10 seconds? Ooh, okay, I better go for speed. Yeah, but you can't select a piece beforehand, which I don't like, because it slows you down. Yeah, it's a little, the interface is a little clunky, but not terrible. And how many of these am I supposed to be doing? Until I get one wrong or something? Who, it's white to move. Yeah, when does this end? When does this end? And are they getting harder or? I should have read the instructions more. Well, okay, we're done. Okay, so I won the Golden Cup. Weird. Oh, I guess that's as best as you can do. Try yourself within the next level. Okay, can we do that? How do I do that? Restart? That was level 1. Okay, so level... Well, hang on. Finish. This is still level 1. Exit. Okay, so I have to go back to the front. Okay, so it's just... Oh, this is not terrible. Okay, I'm getting the idea. But... So you get 10 seconds for each... Okay, 1 minute session with 10 seconds for each puzzle rating. So this one, okay, so this is level 2. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how this is really different than doing like Puzzle Rush or Puzzle Storm. Yeah, so I'll just end it there. Okay, so I'm gonna end this video at 1 hour exactly. Overall, it's got a lot of potential. It's for the premium version, it's $8 a month. For the free version, I'm not sure. You probably do. I'm guessing you don't get access to all of those the features in the training room in the free version. I'm assuming not. If you do, then that's pretty cool. Yeah, so Aimchess has a lot of potential, but I just feel like they just stopped. Like they had developers working on it, and they just stopped hiring them. It just feels that way. The number one thing, I don't know why it doesn't import all my games. For me, that's the biggest issue. And that's what I paid for an account for. So that's the number one issue. If I click here again, yes, it's still at 419. Like it's not changing. So they need to fix that. I feel like I got ripped off for that. As for the features of the training room, there's a lot of really good ideas here and potential. Some of them are just kind of fluff. They're basically just basic puzzles, and you can even get more out of it just doing them on chess.com or on Lichess. But some of them are really cool, like the opening improver, because it's going to throw openings at you that you make mistakes with in your games regularly, and you have a chance to improve on that. That's really, really useful. Yeah, some of them are cool as well. I'm going to end the video. I really want to end it at that 1 hour mark exactly. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about Aimchess in the comments. Thank you.